Hello Mechwarriors, and welcome to a new episode of the Molten Metal tutorial section. But before we get into the video, I wanted to say a big and warm thank you for all the positive feedback you gave me. This really encourages me to do more of these tutorials for you guys. Really, I mean it. I'm absolutely serious. Thank you. For all the new viewers out there, if you find yourself learning something interesting today, or if you just enjoyed the video, you also may want to leave a rating. This really helps me building up the channel. But now to the topic. So, you want to play an LRM boat, but you do not want to sit back the whole game clicking just a single button. Or do you get constantly killed by backstabbing LRM boat hunters? Or maybe you are here because you want to deal incredible amounts of damage? Every single game? Okay, I got something for you. Sit back and listen carefully. This is a mech build I call the True Survivor. Why True Survivor, you ask? Because of this. The concept is very simple. You grab yourself an assault mech. For this one I got myself a Stalker 3H. You load it up with some solid LRM weapons, but you don't go all in on them. Instead you take some close range weapons with really nice alpha strike damage. I show you what I mean. So here we have got two LRM15 with 810 missiles of ammunition. That may seem not very much for a missile boat, but it will be just enough. Trust me on that, I'm an engineer. No really, I am. I am a German engineer building giant battle robots. I should really write that into my CV. Yeah, anyway. Unfortunately we miss out the LRM20 speed and heat quirk with this one. But on the other hand we save a lot of weight and space for these little guys. Here we have two SRM6 and 4 medium lasers. On top of that we have an Artemis missile guided system, which increases targeting speed and reduces missile spread. Oh, and by the way, this is not mandatory. You can go without it, but I experimented a lot with balance between speed, ammunition and weapons, and this one works fine for me. And I really love these focused SRMs. Maybe you want to kick out the Artemis and slap LRM20 onto it and reduce the engine a bit, but in the end it's all about the playstyle. Make your adjustment according to your personal preference. But I guess now it's time to hit the battlefield. So, what is our plan with this? We waddle along with our team, staying in the back and fire all the LRMs we got. This is just the basic concept of an LRM boat. You know this one. But once the long-range tubes are empty and the enemy's armor is weak, we move in and finish the job with our short-range burst damage. Here I walk with a buddy of mine, the red and white king crab, who is riding a similar loadout. He has mainly LRMs and 2 large pulse lasers for close quarter combat. In the beginning our main job is to decimate the enemy team with our fire support. It is totally okay to stay in the back as long as we have LRM ammo left. We deal quite a lot of damage with it, so try to stay behind and save your armor plates for the late game. Unfortunately we got spotted here because I moved forward too early. But as you can see, it's not a big deal, because we already opened up the center torso of the Thunderbolt and the Cataphract caught some serious damage too. These two now try to push us, thinking that we are easy to kill missile boats, which is a good idea, but we just switch weapon groups and burst them down. In the end we managed to kill them both, although shutting down twice. Yeah, this build has some heat issues. Consider adding cool shots for tight situations. After that we continue firing long-range missiles again. Before we want to deal with that Atlas, we have to strip him of his armor really fast, so we send him some nice little explosive presents. Here again I got a little overly enthusiastic about that and shut down again. The Atlas meanwhile tries to close distance and wants to kill us with his 6 large pulse lasers. But what we see next is something I like to call the assault cascade. My buddy here was out of position and tried to escape the Atlas. He was already pretty damaged by the Cataphract, so that there was no point taking a fight with a 100-ton assault mech. Therefore I go in so that the enemy has to adjust to a new target. I also got some armor plates left, so it's better me than him standing there. After being beaten up by the smaller pretty much, we do the cascade again and my buddy pushes forward to save my life. You can do this several times if your timing is good. Also, this tactic helps you a lot when you try to manage a heavy push towards the enemy. By the way, coordination via voice chat helps a ton when doing so. So I managed to get out and try to get into their flanks to do some close quarter burst damage again. The Mauler goes down and there's only the Atlas left. I know that his left torso is heavily damaged, so I go for a disarm before dealing with his center torso. This is, by the way, something you should always do when facing an Atlas, and there's a chance. However, what you should not do is put an XL engine into it. So the game is almost over. This one was a rather short tutorial, and therefore I uploaded you some bonus clips where you can recap what you just learned. These are really good examples for the playstyle, so check them out and build yourself an own true survivor. If you like that build, I would be happy if you would leave a rating. You also may want to leave a comment with the maximum damage you've dealt with it. Mine was 862. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.